I like to surprise people, you know. I'm going for a new, more sophisticated look. It's a new Semtex. Grown up, I'm a little bit more grown up. At the end of the day, we're fighters, we're athletes, but we're martial artists, and I think a lot of what is said and what is done is to entertain. Foremost, I'm a martial artist, and a lot of that's about being humble, respecting your opponents, etc., etc. So until I think, I know there's a potential of a fight, but until that's signed and the gates are open, then you're going to hear some stuff and you're going to see some stuff, because we'll have to sell the fight. We want people to watch. I'm going to want people to see what I do to the great. Yeah, I've been continually trying to improve my ground game, and I always say with me, you're always gonna see continual improvements. One of my nicknames on one of the MMA forums was KGB, which means keeps getting better, which is a mentality that I use for my training. And I've said before in an interview that we did, the strive for perfection is unattainable, because there's no such thing as perfection, and that is my philosophy behind everything that I do. So when you see these advances in my ground game, you should also be seeing advances in everything else I do, because like the suit, I'm stepping it up, striving for perfection. Jorden Radev, the fight came up because whenever there's a break in my schedule, obviously I've got contract obligations to Strikeforce and the guys over there at Showtime. But there was a break in my fight schedule. I was fit, I was healthy, and the show was coming up. We already had a few fighters on the show that I was helping out in camp, like Jimmy and Andre Winner, and I thought, why not? Why not get on such a show that's growing and it's getting a lot of prestige to it, and there's going to be a lot of opportunities. You know, they're signing some big names, there's some big rumours going on, and it's all going to be very interesting in the future. I'm over in Canada fighting Luigi Fioravanti at Ring MMA, and that's like a return to the Bell Centre where the infamous Koscheck incident happened. So it's nice to get back over there, and the Canadians are always nice people, and Luigi's a tough guy. But I think all the fights that I'm taking in between now and December are progression to a big fight that I hope to happen in December. And you know, I think both fighters are suited in helping me prepare for that particular opponent, which could possibly be Nate Marquadt. It's such a big fight for it not to be for a world championship, especially when you've got two competitors that are at a world level, that have been ranked in the world rankings, whether it be at middleweight or welterweight, and that have fought on the biggest and best shows all around the world. I'm not singling out any show, you know. Nate's fought in Japan. He's fought in the US. I've fought in Japan. I fought in the US. I've fought in the UK, and I've fought in Europe. You know, we're well-travelled, well-respected fighters, so it has to be for a title. We're based in Nottingham and Leicester, which ain't too far from Birmingham, and it makes sense to have the best team of fighters in the area on the card. You know, and that's how it's worked out, and it's going to be a great show. The older Enter the Roughhouse shows, which were some regional shows, were great shows, and we entertained, and we always won, and we always won in style, and that's what we're going to do here at BAMMA 7.